Boom. Alright, that is the Shakespeare-ish clone oatmeal coffee stout. I've already talked about it, already reviewed it. Hey, it's Wally. You know, I've got a cold. I got a cold for Christmas. So this is the second beer I've had today, which I haven't had a beer since Sunday. Today's Wednesday evening. Homebrew Wednesday! Yeah, I sound like crap. But anyway, we're talking about a few things. Drink a beer, and yeah. So this right here is my 3-gallon barley wine that I made. You see, a week ago today. No? Yeah, a week ago today. Wednesday. So you can see it's sitting right at about 1.028. 128, yeah, what about 128? Get that to focus for you guys. So yeah, it's pretty good. I checked it Sunday afternoon, and it was down to 1050. So anyway, let's go. All right, here I am. It's me. All of me. Let me get this situated. So, it's January 2nd. Hope everybody had a great new year. Hope you guys got what you needed for Christmas, whatever you wanted for Christmas. So, you just seen the barley wine. And I'm guessing my original gravity was, I think, 1.104, right? Or, it's like this, once you get to 1, right? Then you go, then it's 2, 4, 6, 8, then to 10. So that would get you to 10, 1.11. So my initial gravity was 1.102, right? Because it was 2 lines underneath the 1.100 line, right? Am I retarded here? Do I have a problem here? So, anyway, I'm confused. So anyway, I get down, I check it Sunday afternoon, it's down to 1050. Tastes good, a little sweet, a little hot. So, come down here, I turn up the temperature to 68 for a few days. Then I ramp up the temperature now to 70 for a few days. What I'm doing is I'm using the diacetyl rest of my IPL to ramp up the temperature of the barley wine. So now I'm stuck in a quandary because I can either let this go for a couple days, which won't hurt the barley wine, which won't hurt the IPL, really. But I should really, if I want to keep a schedule, I should start cold crashing it now. Or, and the barley wine's still bubbling, so I could take the IPL, which is finished. It finished at 1014. I'm pretty sure it's finished. So it finished right about where I thought it was going to. So I can take it out, let it sit at ambient, come down to 63. Then I can start cold crashing from that point in a few days when I'm sure that the barley wine's finished. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, what would be best for me to do. So the barley wine, which is 12 pounds of pale malt, 5 pounds of copper malt. That's all the grist. So it's anywhere between just under 10% to just over 11%, depending on which method you want to use. There's 2 different methods on like Brewer's Friend. An advanced method which takes into account higher gravity beers. So anyway, it's around 10. We'll call it even and say 10.5%, right? So it's a big beer. So, which I didn't think it was going to attenuate that low. I was going to hope that would get down to about 1040, 10:35. So we'll see. I may just let things ride for now and just go check the gravity again in a few days and see where the gravity's at on the barley wine. I'll go get it and talk about it a little bit. So let's take the hydrometer out of there. Sticky. So my original gravity, see if this thing will focus on that, which I don't think it's going to. Come on. Shit. Was, okay, it was 1.1. Then it was past the 10. So 1.12, okay, which is what I'm thinking, 1.12 to 1.14, so down to 10.28. Smells like beer. So in the nose, there's a little sweetness there, but it's almost like a malt sweetness. Definitely smells like a barley wine. And my nose isn't all that great with this head cold that I have, but it's got a nice, like dark fruit, almost molasses-y kind of taste to it. Not quite as hot as what I remember it Sunday. But doesn't taste sweet like it did Sunday. You can tell it's a big beer. You can definitely tell it's a big beer. All right, it's kind of got this raisin thing going on. So the IBUs on that are pretty substantial. I think that it's up around 60 or so, 50 or 60. So it's really kind of in a style of an American barley wine, but it's all Galena hops, which has kind of got a berry kind of flavor smell to it. I don't know if I'd classify that more as like an English style as far as how it's finished, because it's definitely malt forward, but it's not. I don't know. It's probably more on the grounds of American barley wine. It's definitely a sipper. So yeah, I'm tickled with that. Pretty happy. Excusey. So now the IPA and the stout, the kegs are getting pretty low. After I bottled up a bunch of beers already for the holidays and gave out. So right now I'm trying to save the IPA so I can do a side-by-side test with the IPL. Now the IPL, the taste that I had was pretty good. It's not dry hopped yet. So once I figure out what I'm going to do, dry hop it, cold crash it, all that stuff, then I can keg it. So, but anyway, so you can see I kind of really kind of effed myself a little bit when I did those two brews. If they're both ales, that'd been fine. Since I've got an IP, since I've got a lager and an ale, I'm juggling those two temperatures with one temperature controller, one temperature controlled fermentation chamber. So yeah, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do. But anyway, that's not for you guys to worry about. That's for me to worry about. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Just say the hell with it. I'll figure it out. I'll sleep on it. Alright guys, that's it for me. That's it. Do I have any New Year's resolutions? No, I haven't made any. No, I guess I need to sit down and kind of review what I've done, what I did last year. So many brews actually I got in last year. Since I was in and out of working out of the garage and working down here. So I think I may have got a couple brews in out in the garage early. Then everything else, there was a hiatus for 3 or 4 months when I was putting this thing together. Then it was from that point on. So anyway, maybe I'll throw a couple beers in some contests this year. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. All right, cheers. Peace.